Hi there, my name is Danielle Craig. I am the Emmy Award-winning journalist who hosts the podcast, Happiness in Progress. I am so excited about this brand new podcast bonus coming to you. It's called HIPHabits. Every Monday, I am going to share a habit with you that can bring more joy into your life. I really think our lives are so dependent on the habits that we have put into them, so I'm hoping this can help your life out a little bit. HIPHabits stands for Happiness in Progress Habits. So this is just a journey. We are all working to get better, and these are going to be short, so let's get to it. Today's habit, this week's habit to bring into your life is do more than slacktivism. Slacktivism is basically when you take an action for some kind of cause and you have very little skin in the game. So that's posting to Facebook, that's posting to Instagram, it's wearing a certain color on a certain day to represent a certain cause. So some examples, just this last week, you might have seen a lot of black squares on Instagram. That is an example of slacktivism. You might remember the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, another example of slacktivism, or wearing red on Go Red for Women Day. All of those are examples of slacktivism. Slacktivism is really, really great when you're trying to gain awareness. I mean, think of how many people, even just within this last week, have been fired up to make some change for people of color around our country. Think about the ALS challenge. That was slacktivism, and even though more people put ice over their heads than donated, they still made a lot of money, so that was successful. If the cause is needing awareness, that's great. Slacktivism is excellent. If the cause is needing change, there needs to be boots on the ground and there needs to be real change happening. So I want to give you an example from 2014, I believe. There were 200 Nigerian women, girls, who were kidnapped. And you might remember this because the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls was huge. So many people were talking about this. Celebrities were talking about this. In fact, this point comes from nonprofit HIPHabits, and they bring up the fact that all of this attention was on this hashtag and these 200 Nigerian girls who had disappeared, who'd been kidnapped, and everyone was talking about it. Yet a year later, nonprofit HIPHabits brings up they were still gone. Nobody knew where they were. No real action had been taken. That's the problem with slacktivism. That's the negative part of slacktivism. We've got to do more than slacktivism. We've got to make the call. We've got to spend the time. We've got to spend the money. Put some real skin in the game. Start to bring your hopes and dreams for a cause to life by putting in the real time and by putting in the real money. And this helps your life be a little happier because if you've been feeling like, this last week, like I don't know how to do more and I don't know what to do and I feel overwhelmed and also lost and really upset, it's because you haven't done the real action yet. You've taken a step and I think that's really, really good. But when that is missing some action, no matter what your cause is, it's because you're not matching the click that you did on Facebook to your everyday lives. And to bring your online self and your in-person self together is going to bring you a better feeling because you're going to be feeling like you're authentic. Also, when you donate the time and when you donate the money, you start to rewire stuff in the brain. This is amazing science, where when you are helping and when you are volunteering your time, you are actually changing pathways in the brain. A whole bunch of science that I don't totally understand how it can be happening, but it's happening. It makes you feel better, and they call it the helper's high. So once you get moving on that, you're going to start feeling better in general about your life. And that's it. Don't you love how fast and easy these episodes are? Okay, so again, today's habit for the week is, and really for your life, is go beyond slacktivism. And this can be for any cause throughout your life, any day. Make the real movement, make the real investment into making change. And with that, I want to thank you for checking out my very first bonus episode of HIPHabits.